It's your boy Nangunu in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some awesome training images for you guys, and more importantly, Gabriel Martinelli is back. Yes, all the Arsenal fans must be delighted with this beautiful news. Gabriel Martinelli is back, but more importantly, beyond the news that I've got here, we'll talk about something special, and that is none other than Gianluigi Donnarumma. More importantly, stay tuned for that transfer news gossip. But more importantly, let's just talk about some other straightforward news for you guys. Gabriel Martinelli is here. Arsenal tweeted out, look who it is. Gabriel Martinelli back with some ball work training. He was a part of the training yesterday, and so great to see him do the ball work and everything. I think Gabriel Martinelli is here. Well, if you are interested in these kind of Arsenal content daily, this is the best place to be. And don't forget to join us. Today is our watch along. Of course, we're going to have a special live wherein we are going to talk about Arsenal versus Manchester City, special trivia for that, and also we're going to talk about some news. But more importantly, 15 minutes before the kickoff time today, Arsenal versus Manchester City is going to be the talk of the town. Well, this is going to be really great. So if you guys would want to be a part of it, do tune in and do subscribe if you want to be, contributing much. But more importantly, highly rated Arsenal defender Harry Clark is set to join Oldham on loan. Let's see. But also, this is a Guardian's predicted lineups for today's game, Arsenal versus Manchester City. You can actually check out. They believe that Leno, alongside Gabriel, David Luiz, and Holding, Maitland-Niles and Bellerin, they would be their wing backs. Xhaka and Partey are going to be their central mids with Oba, Laka, and Willian up top. So this is what they believe for Arsenal will be the starting 11. And Guardian believe that Manchester City 11 would be of Ederson, Ake, Fernandinho as centre backs, Mendy and Walker as full backs, Rodri, Foden, Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, and Ferran Torres, and Sterling will play ahead. Let's see if Sterling is fit or not. If he is, even if he starts for Arsenal, well, it's going to be a cracking of a contest because they're already without their two important players, Kevin De Bruyne, and definitely, I don't know if, Gabriel Jesus. So yes, we're moving on. Also, Arsenal tweeted out this image, good workout. Yes, Gabriel Martinelli, after having a very good workout, was just seen laying on the field. I don't know what that meant, but moving on. And Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta on speaking 7 languages. He actually speaks 7 languages. He had a Sky Sports, was it? I think so. He had a chat with Sky Sports recently. So he speaks Basque, Catalan, Spanish, English, Portuguese, French, and Italian. The guy is insane. Insanely talented. But Arsenal had a training yesterday, and here are certain images. You can see Shkodran Mustafi, Sead Kolasinac sitting on the ball. I think that's one of the coaches. But Aubameyang and Shkodran Mustafi, Goat Mustafi, with the ball. And talking about Mustafi is Gabriel with Runarsson. I don't get it. What is Gabriel doing behind Runarsson? I don't know. But yes. Also, Saliba, Willock, Xhaka, and Emil Smith-Rowe is back in training, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Emil Smith-Rowe, if you can look exactly behind Gabriel, Saka, Cedric, and obviously the coach is there, you can see Emil Smith-Rowe training with Arsenal. So alongside Gabriel Martinelli, the hype is real. Emil Smith-Rowe, ESR, is back training with Arsenal. Yes, that is a beautiful part. That's the beauty of the game. And that is really cool. And even Gabriel Martinelli posted this on his Instagram. Yes, I'll just, Gabriel Martinelli, Arsenal Training Center, working hard, going to come back stronger, is what Gabriel Martinelli posted on his Instagram. And talking about more stuff, well, look whom they got for training. Thomas was on training, and Arteta has opened up about Thomas. He says probably there's a lot of expectations, but we have to always give some time to players to adapt. The Spanish League and Premier League are completely different. What is unquestionable is the quality of the player and level he's been playing in the last 5 or 6 years. Well, we know where he played for the 5 or 6 years. But Jonathan Smith, Manchester City FC correspondent for Goal, actually said this about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He says, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang showed exactly how to tear open Manchester City's troubled defense just 3 months ago, and Pep Guardiola will be wary of him doing it again. So he believes that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is definitely the best guy who actually, showed the world, showed the Premier League teams how exactly to rip apart this City's defense. Well, obviously he's actually talking about the second goal that we scored against them in the FA Cup semis. Of course, single-handedly destroying the defense and the keeper. And talking about Morsov Wenger on his obsession with football, he says, I had a monastic life, completely dedicated to what I did. Now I'm a bit scared to say that because people look at me and they think this guy is completely mad, but it was my passion. Well, of course, whatever Arsene Wenger says makes so much sense in football. I mean, he'll give you him, Mourinho. These guys will give you different perspectives of things. It's so good to see. Well, Arsenal Armed Forces Supporters Club actually came up with this, and they tweeted out, pre-order your remembrance t-shirts. This year we are raising money for Poppy Legion and Taxi Charity on behalf of Shebor. £18 each, including postage. Payments to be made via PayPal, friends and family, paypal.me. Please leave address, quantities and sizes, of course, so you guys can actually go and buy it. Yeah, so they make different sizes as well if you want to be a part of it. So yeah, cheers. And also, well, Mourinho has actually weighed in into the price hike for the broadcasting. He says £14 is a lot of money. You cannot even share with your friends as they cannot come to your house. So Jose Mourinho has spoken up about the Premier League PPV prices. Well, he's going to have a heart attack once he actually comes to know, the ticket prices once, the fans are allowed. It's going to be through the roof, of course. And, well, Charles Watts tweets out, David Luiz returns to the Etihad today for the first time since his horror show in June. Many felt that would be his final Arsenal appearance, but Arteta's support never wavered. So yes, David Luiz, well, the moment of redemption is with David Luiz. Can he do it? Only time will tell. And also, well, here's a big thing that actually, in terms of record is concerned. Since Mikel Arteta took over at the club, Arsenal have scored more goals following a sequence of 10 or more passes than any other club. Yes, that is what Arteta is building with this Arsenal team. It's cool. And just when you think that Jose Mourinho could not stoop any low, well, here's something. He could not resist having a dig at Arsene Wenger when asked about why he does not feature in the former Arsenal manager's new book. Well, the two legendary managers shared an intense rivalry during the time in charge of Chelsea and Arsenal respectively. So despite that, Mourinho fails to be mentioned, and he says why he was actually questioned. Why was he being omitted in Arsene Wenger's book? He says, because he never beat me. You're not going to do a chapter about 13 or 14 matches that you never win. So why should he speak about me in his book? A book is a thing that you make happy and proud. So I perfectly understand the situation. So this is what Mourinho believes. It's because Wenger could not beat him. That is a big reason why Wenger did not mention him in his book. But trust me, I think Jose, you were not that important to be included into his autobiography. So I'm pretty much sure that's why you're not a part of it. So that's okay. If you're not a part of it, that's completely fine, I guess. I think that is not something that you need to be worried about. And talking about more stuff, well, Ray Parra is adamant that Arsene Wenger stayed a year too long at Arsenal. He says it was probably the hardest decision the board had to make in their lives because of what he did for the club and suddenly to sack him. But they had to make a decision there. You look around the stadium when he came to his last year, there was no one there. The stadium was empty when fans said they're not going to go and watch it anymore because we're not enjoying what's happening. He probably outstayed his time at Arsenal. I think that the time he should have left was after beating Chelsea. Also, he went on saying that Wenger was a very loyal man. Real Madrid were really after him, but he outstayed his time there. Arsene should have left 3 years before after beating Chelsea. So Roy Parla believes that Wenger stayed too long. And talking about more stuff, well, let's talk about it. Arsenal have sent James Olainka on loan. Yes, until the end of January to Southend United. Yes, James Olainka, Well, Southend United actually tweeted out, Blues are delighted to announce the signing of Arsenal midfielder James Olainka on loan until the end of January. Welcome, James Olainka. All the best, James, and make us proud. And also, the man of the hour, Gianluigi Donnarumma, ex-Arsenal target for the defence, £70 million rated goalkeeper, was once Arsenal target in 2019, almost towards the start of the 2020. It looks like Chelsea are keen on Donnarumma. Yes, it looks like Chelsea are interested in signing Gianluigi Donnarumma. Actually, were interested before going for Edouard Mendy, but the reports claim that their interest may not have been done there at all, because let's see, Frank Lampard is not at all happy with all the goalkeeping options that he has. So it looks like Gianluigi Donnarumma could make his move towards Chelsea. An ex-Arsenal target could move to Chelsea. Well, you never know. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way, all the news and everything about Arsenal comes to this platform every single day, twice. So what you gotta do is subscribe and hit that bell icon. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers. And don't forget, we are on a mission of reaching 13,000 subscribers. We are really not far off. Help us reach there. Almost 30 subscribers needed. Help us reach there. And yes, IG Army, be a part of the watch along tonight, because Arsenal can decimate Manchester City. Well, only time will tell. Do join in on our watch along 15 minutes prior to the kickoff time. Cheers.